We got to put a stop to this silent treatment. We have to put a stop to not advocating for ourselves, for suffering in silence, as you would like to say as well. When you don't speak up for yourself or effectively communicate things that are actually hurting you emotionally and taking you outside of yourself, you're just allowing this mistake, this shortcoming, to continue. When you speak on these things, when you bring it to another person, the person that may be affecting you in that sort of way, when you bring that to that person, you give them the opportunity to know that this is something that is happening to you. Don't allow time to take over these emotions. Although realize eventually that they're in the wrong, that they're wronging me. However, they don't have the same thought process as you. They may not know that this is something that is going on within your mental. You're different from this person. We are uniquely crafted. We are all different individuals. We do not have the same upbringing. Our environments are different. The way that we think about human interaction and emotions are different as well. So when it comes to these emotions and you allow them to just sit on the back burner to see and ride out the situation, you're only hurting yourself. You're prolonging the conversation that needs to be had. This conversation is something that can strengthen your bond within that person because you see their true nature, their true colors, and you see if they are willing to change, to adapt to the way that you're feeling. They put their input on the situation and let you know that they didn't realize that this was something on their radar coming from you. If you change your behaviors based on the lack of communication when you have this problem that comes up, you hurt your relationship in the end. This is, what is it? This is self-sabotage. Truth be told, self-sabotage can really overtake a relationship as well, because you harbor these emotions in a specific way without actually communicating. Yet you still talk to this person, right? You still have a conversation every day. Why not bring up the situation and let them know exactly how it makes you feel? It doesn't matter. All of this social media stuff, you gotta wait a specific amount of months. You gotta wait a specific amount of weeks. You gotta understand this person, this, and that. You don't understand people unless you have a communication, like a conversation, not a communication, a conversation with this person. It takes conversation to understand that person. We're not supposed to be all seeing, all knowing when it comes to being in a relationship with someone. No, because that is a fantasy. We don't naturally fit 100% with anyone. You shouldn't even want to and or aim for 100% because there will be shortcomings. There will be disappointments, disagreements, different point of views. But it's up to you to commit to that. Understand that this person is something worth fighting for, that this person is something worth telling your insecurities to, because you want them to know your strengths and weaknesses so that they can work on themselves to make the relationship work. I'm over here smacking on my microphone because mouth is dry. When you allow that person, when you give that person the heads up, the okay, the understanding that this is something that is affecting you, you will not only strengthen that relationship with that person, but you will see how they change. And within that time period, it is okay to have reminders, but you have to really see the signs and the effort, because you can say one thing, but your actions speak differently. Don't allow this person to just tell you. Have them show you. Have that communication. Have that open access. And allow it to change over time. I get it. Somebody cares. It'll just happen instantly. I am one of those people that have had moments where I've needed time in order to adjust to a specific situation that my partner brought up to me. And allowing your partner to have the ample amount of time, not a prolonged period of time, but the right amount of time destined for you. What you feel is worth the amount of time that this should take, and talk to them. Let them know that, hey, it's still not working. I need to know exactly what your process is, how you're changing in this way, how you're willing to change in this way. You can't force anybody to change, no. You can change yourself. You can. You have control over that. Situations you cannot control should not overwhelm you. Don't be anxious. Don't allow anxiety to hide your insecurities, because they will shine through. They will come out. And when they come out, they'll be bubbling out at the seams. tackle it from the source. Get it out as best as you can. Effectively communicate it and be done with it. Don't allow it to have a chokehold on you. And trust, because chokeholds are definitely something that can also diminish your character. Understanding how to talk to that person will be the source to that healthy relationship.